Anyways, as soon as I start to feel myself, like, getting comfortable with someone and I'm like, I let go and I'm like, okay, it's safe to love, it's safe to be, happy or appreciated or accepted. As soon as I start to do that, I'm like, I can really just fully invest. As soon as I do that, that's when people either start to hurt me, start to pull away, start to use power plays over me, or they just fucking leave. And that's kind of what happened in that situation. She found a better job and left, and I was like, damn. I was happy for her, though. I told her that. I told her she'd be missed. I hope she's doing well. She went above and beyond for me. Like, she didn't have to. But, like, I give credit where it's due. And, like, I grew up with family base in and out of the home and stuff. And, oftentimes that didn't last long, though. Because my family didn't like what they would say to them. Yeah. Family base is like family counseling. So, like, it wasn't like court mandated. Well, it was recommended. It wasn't like they had to do it, But I think people try to do whatever to disprove what I say or to make themselves look good. And then when they realize that other people see how they're fucking up and they're pointing it out to them, that they realize, oh, you're not wrong. No, I'm not fucking wrong. Oh my God. Look at that. You see how my finger's broken? When I bend it like that, you can see where it's broken. Anyways, I didn't realize that till just now, so that's weird. Anyways, this one's broken too. Look at that. You could tell which ones are broken. Most of them are broken. Most of my fingers are broken. You could tell. I will say my thumbs are good though. We've been through a lot. And by we, I mean me. But, you carry your okay. So they talk about this in science and psychology. That, whatever happens to you before, your child is born, basically. Like, when you're carrying your eggs with you, you're passing, like, basically A, B, C, D, E, F, G, your generational curses, you're passing generational trauma, all that onto your children while you're carrying them. And if you didn't know, your mother created your ovaries and your eggs. So your eggs have been carried since you were in your mother's stomach. So whatever happened to her also happened to them. And also, scientists just recently disproved the fastest sperm wins. That's not the case. They did some research on this to disprove that, where the egg actually chooses what sperm it will accept. So it's not survival of the quickest, it's survival of the best, like, genetic makeup, basically. So that's pretty interesting. I like to do a lot of research and learn things about things. I like to learn. I know a lot of random facts. It's just kind of my thing. It's okay, though. I just thought it was cool, because for so many years they thought it was, it's the man that his seed chooses. No, it's our egg that chooses. How about that? Women have more control than these men like to make it out to be. But also, like, they gotta do something about, like, not giving anesthetic to women. Because if a man can go get his, his tubes tied and get his... We're gonna call it that, because I'm making a joke out of it. If he could go get his tubes tied... Yes, I know. I know that's not exactly the case. If he can go get snipped and get anesthetic Why can't you get snipped or can't you get anesthetic to get your fucking vagina scraped out? Why can't women, and for the IUD, like, I don't know if you saw like a video on them inserting an IUD, but they literally grab it with these sharp tool. And anyone I've talked to that got one is like, this shit hurts so fucking bad. I screamed, I clenched my fist. I've heard of a couple people actually throwing up from it or passing out from it too. So I'm like, why are we not providing anesthetic to females or being like, oh, you're delusional. Give women their power back. Instead of, oh, what are you eating? Is it anxiety? Excuse me? Anyways, fuck my eyeballs, dude. I need to take my contacts out here in a minute. I'm just saying. If they get what they say is minimal pain for that and they get anesthetic, why do we have to not get anesthetic for what they call minimal pain? It's bullshit. Also, there's a couple other procedures that are pretty fucking horrific. And, other countries don't use speculums because they say it's fucking barbaric to use them and unnecessary. They use a Q-tip swab. So, but also, where is cancer more prominent in the U.S. than other countries? If you didn't know, so, it's in our food, it's in everything we consume, it's in our air. Fantastic. I do believe though, like having plants in your house not only increases the air quality. I have plants in my house. It helps when I walk into my bedroom compared to the other rooms, I can breathe easier. That's why I put one in my son's room. I put a spider plant in there because it said it's really good for kids' rooms and it's non-toxic. So if a cat or a human were to eat a plant leaf, they wouldn't die from it. Now, none of the plants I have are toxic to them or any of the animals that might be around them. My cat, aka. But my point being, I just feel like it's important to breathe easier. And if your plants in your house is going to help you to breathe easier. I've been giving away aloe plants. I actually have to go buy I forgot. I have to go, I promised both my son's teachers I would send them an aloe plant. I got 2 babies in there. I have a pot over there with babies. I got a pot with babies there. I gave away like 2 or 3 of them already. I gave away three of those aloes because they keep making babies. So, they keep popping out babies. So I just keep giving people aloe plants. I did think about going to the one store that I went to, that holistic store that's in Sharon. It's like .ju, Ju, not the other, but it's DOT. But they have another one over in Hubbard. And I met that lady a couple times, but this lady I haven't met because I didn't know they were different storefronts. 848. But I was thinking about taking her an aloe plant because me and her, we talked for like a good half hour, 30 minutes, like an hour to 30 minutes, I'd say, in between there, probably 45. We're just going to say a happy medium. Either way, me and her sat there and we had a real good conversation. She was telling me about some of the supplies and what they had. She even told me some of the backstories about this like candle in there. It's like a Chinese candle and they sell, and it's like wrapped. My family used to have one, and she said they would light this candle, and as long as this wick keeps going, the man would have a chance to propose. If he didn't court her by then she would get another match or another pair. So I'm just like, that's kind of interesting. So I'm like, oh. And she was just telling me the story about it and like the backstory, and I was like, that's really awesome. And also in there, they have a stand for your camera, for your phone, And on the wall it says, "You're welcome to record in here and include any associates or anything in the store in your videos."